Behind a deadly bombing at a popular shrine in Bangkok, Thailand. It killed 18 people and injured more than 100. Authorities found another bomb near the complex that never detonated. They're looking for another 2 to 3 bombs. The detonated device was made from a pipe wrapped in cloth. Bangkok has been relatively peaceful since a military coup overthrew a civilian government last year. While no group has claimed responsibility, police say whoever did it planted the bomb there because they know it's a popular spot among locals and tourists. Search and rescue workers are camping out in a remote area of Indonesia tonight after suspending the search for survivors of a plane crash. The Trigana Air Service plane crashed in the mountainous region of Papua. A search plane spotted the wreckage about 7 miles from its destination. There were 54 people on the flight. Investigators say weather might have played a role. Trigana Air Service has been involved in 14 serious incidents since it started operations in 1991. It's banned in Europe since 2007 and is also blacklisted by the United States. Donald Trump reported for jury duty today in Lower Manhattan with a throng of people waiting for him. He's taking some time off from the campaign, but not before providing some specifics about how he would address illegal immigration in the country. Trump says he would triple the number of immigration officers, build a wall along the Mexican border, and strip the citizenship of people born in the U.S. if their parents are here illegally. The latest national poll from Fox News shows Trump far ahead of his Republican rivals with 25% support from those who responded.
It appeals to people who have the harshest, most restrictionist ideas about immigration in America. So for the people who like Donald Trump and found that appealing in his rhetoric before, he now has policy that backs up that rhetoric.
Other populist candidates are also doing better in the polls, including Ben Carson, Ted Cruz, Mike Huckabee, and Carly Fiorina. For the Democrats, Hillary Clinton leads with 49% support, followed by Bernie Sanders' 30%. A new initiative announced by the White House tried to address the country's deadly heroin epidemic. The $5 million plan comes as heroin use and deaths increase in the U.S. About half the money will be used to create partnerships with public health experts and law enforcement agencies. The goal is to provide treatment for drug users instead of sending them to jail. Different law enforcement agencies will also work together to track down dealers.
This action the White House is taking is doing a lot more than just the money that's involved. They're saying, let's try this talking to each other. Let's try this getting over the fact that you run this department, I run this department. Let's work together.
The number of deadly heroin overdoses has quadrupled over the last decade nationally. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention say 45% of people who use heroin are also addicted to prescription painkillers. Small towns often use money from speeding tickets to help pay the bills. The town of Hopewell, Virginia, collected almost $2 million from tickets last year. The highway speed limit changed 6 times last year in the town of Waldo, Florida. AAA says those towns are 2 of the worst speed traps in the country. The speed traps prompted 7 states, including Virginia, Florida, and Missouri, to limit the percentage of revenue local governments can keep from those traffic tickets. And I can say that I've driven through Waldo